And the mystery track is... Of course, it is Brazil. We are here in Sao Paulo. We've been flown all the way to South America for this round of the mystery track. A mystery round for round 10 in Tier 2 for season number 15 for League of Ireland F1. So my own name is Eloy Columby289 and I am joined by Eloy Wonderlano. How are things today?
Not too bad. Colin Harari.
Not too bad. And we're also joined by Eloy. Colin, how are things, Colin? Oh. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
He might be
joining later.
He's not here, yeah. I think he just wants to get Josh. I think he just wants to get his own back on Josh. Just have it with a little word in his ear. That's all he wants.
Yeah,
just a little word. Just a little tiny word. We won't mention it though, will we?
No, definitely not.
Jung Chow. Won't mention it. Anyway, as you can see, we have got 14 here. We should have 16, but the biggest surprise of all is that Jono is not in the Ferrari.
I mean, at this level, Colin,
what did he do? And you know what, George, watch again. Rando's meant to be in the Mercedes.
Yeah, exactly. That's the worst thing about it.
Yeah, Rando, just take the Ferrari and we'll sort it out afterwards. It's actually not an issue. The funny thing is they actually might be racing each other tonight, that's the thing. They actually might be fair away on track. Anyway, we are a minute into the session and we have got an Alpine on track, which is Scott A.B. on track.
Yes. That is right. It's normally like a penultimate round of a season or a final round of a season in like LOI.
I know, but we had this race earlier on the season in Tier 1, you know. And by the way, everybody, just in case, if you don't like the track, it was Wonderlano who picked this track today. So it's all his fault. He knew I was on report, you see, so that's why he picked it. We've got 5 in the chat. Hello, everybody. Rapido Killer has left the session. And we're about to start qualifying. So Dylan, as you picked this track, you really wanted this track.
Yeah.
You can do it. You can describe it for us then. And I'm going to mute the mic. So bye.
Anyway, Scott is going through turn 1, which is the Senna S's through their 4th gear on entry down to 3rd on the second part of Senna S. Now, Retro Pasta or Curva del Sol through there onto the Desio del Lago into turn 4 through there 16.9 through the first sector. Now going up a hill to Ferrari, the fast right-hander before the heavy braking zone there before going into the horseshoe. 3rd gear, keep the car nicely rotated before you could say Mangulio through there, but as he going through the fast left-hander, this is the infamous corner in Tier 2 history. Josh is Jun Xiao. Now back onto the main straight to finish off his lap. As what time are going to be for Scott AB? Cross the line is 8.1 for himself.
Yeah, we did say we wouldn't bring it up, but then Dylan just ruined it. So thanks, Dylan. Here comes the little spot. Can he get close to an 8.1? No, an 8.4. So it's 3/10 behind. That is quite a fair bit behind. Who is on? And
Moss is on the hot lap.
I think it's Moss Megan we're gonna go with here now.
He's got a car ahead. I think that is Jono. To be fair,
he's taking a lot. He's taking a lot of curb there through turn 6. I don't know how he took that much curb. Honestly, I'd been straight in the wall if I did that. No, Jono must be on the lap, I'd say.
Yeah, he is. He is. You're right. That's why he's not backing off, because...
Oh, he's going to get a nice toe up here, isn't he? 51.2.
Could be fastest at the
Oh,
moment.
we'll get the tyres up by the way, that's Schumacher on the mediums, just having a little run around just because he can. And that's me again. It's an 8.2, so he's just behind Scott AB, a little bit behind him, which is interesting.
Indeed he has. We got a Kick Sauber of Gaffel and a Haas of Liamar. I think Liamar is next one? No,
Nope.
It's not. Real Johnny is.
Johnny has a 9.3, but that's probably not representative. Gaffel is an 8.5, so it's just behind Little Spud, which isn't a bad lap. Here's Unlucky Nutshot. And he does an 8.4 as well, 6,000s quicker than the Little Spud.
Little Spud only leading by 10 points going to this one.
Yeah,
Colin.
absolutely. Oh, Tino, look at that, nearly invalidating there. EMR sets an 8.1. Tino sets a 9.7. It's just a little bit off the pace for him. Oh, that has invalidated. There's Randoi in the wrong car.
Yep.
But the man really to blame for that was Giano.
Yep. I mean, at this level, John shouldn't know there.
Have you invited the two accounts?
I send.
Yeah, Lukey's meant to be racing, guys, but he'll be racing under Josh's account. Josh and Josh has bottled it after John shouted, didn't he? Oh, why did I bring it up again? Oh no. I didn't mean to do it. It wasn't my fault. Here's Rapido Killer. Oh, he's backed off.
Both of them.
Okay, excellent.
Guys.
And Rapido has backed off. So he's gone wrong somewhere.
At Fair's was it?
Before it, Berthafer has invalidated. Dan is down. We've 13 in the chat. Hello everybody, let's get this chat going. Go on. Who's going to be on pole? And what will the lap time be? What can we get down to? Will we see some track evolution? We could
I say around the 7s and mid 7 would be a pole lap.
I would say a 7.7. I'm going to go for it. The other things will be quicker. That's interesting. Yeah,
0.6 actually there.
So mid 7s, that's 5, mate. So don't be trying to hide your way around that one.
I mean, 0.6 and 0.4 it can be mid as well. So.
Here comes Lucky. He's got all his overtake to burn. The whole way up the last straight. I don't say the pit straight. Stay left, as far left as you can. And he improves, but doesn't improve position. So that's on the same set of tyres actually, Dylan. He set his first lap on. So that's actually not a bad lap from Lucky, to be fair.
No, to be fair, it's a good lap on the worn softs. In fairness, like with the track evolution comes into play later on with the fresh tyres, he might take full on advantage. Yeah. And also, if he used balance allocation, that would be more ideal for him to save soft tyres.
No doubt, absolutely. So. We have had nothing in the chat. Are people talking in the chat, everybody? Let's see who's actually there.
Rapido is starting his hot lap there on the soft tyres. Well, 0.2, but he can be a lot quicker than that.
Where are we? Rapido. Oh yeah, he can go that faster than that. He's up by...
We're about to go through Desir del Lago, Colin.
Absolutely, I just saw it there.
Now Fairtrue up to the horseshoe.
Do you know what's up actually, Dylan? I was just thinking about this there.
Well,
you have the chat very quiet. They almost Man United fans, I'd say. That's what's going on, isn't it? I should have thought of it actually.
Yeah, you should have followed that.
I never thought of that. Yeah, that's the one. That's the Little Spud goes P3 and Rapido Killer. And a good one. And Berthafer's out.
That Smagulio, was it?
Magulio, he's been there just before, just after Magulio, before the little dive towards. So he's been in the middle sector, and Rapido Kid has only improved to P10.
There's a lot more time into his lap. There's Scott AB next one to cross the line. First one out of front runners to have a go.
Oh, we have Lukey Dookie has joined, which is nice to see. His brother didn't have any bottle to join. I wonder why he didn't.
Yeah, Sergeant Corner. I don't know the name, but okay.
Yeah, we won't bring it up again. We brought it up once already. It'd be unfair to bring it up again.
Yeah.
In about 5 minutes. Liam R 2/10 up through the first sector, so he's definitely on a good lap. And McLaren's gone into the grass. That's what Josh did, but he shouldn't have done that really. And Liam R maintains his 2/10 up. Takes a bit of curb through the final sector. And what's his straight line speed going to be like? It's interesting, not going to be derating now down this straight. And he maintains his 2/10, so 7.8 for Liam R.
What you said a couple of minutes ago, Paul?
7.7.
Yeah, that's a 10th off, to be fair.
A little bit of track evo. Yeah, I think so. Anyone on a lap up or that?
Rio Johnny is.
Oh, Johnny's up by 6/10. That's a big improvement, Johnny. And kind of needed, because you're a bit out of position at the moment. I only improved by 4/10. He did drop.
I think he was derating through the main straight as Liam R left the session.
My poll prediction could be wrong now. Gaffo on the lap. Let's go with Gaffo, shall we not? Through turn 3, absolutely flat out in these conditions. We have a little another kickstart just up the road to it. I wonder, is there a little bit of slipstream going on here?
Gaffo yes, because Schumacher is in front.
And Gaffo's after losing the car.
Ah.
So that idea might go out the window now. Alpha Terry RB even stays well out of the way. We've 13 in the chat. Hello everybody.
You are just joined back. Good to see. That one.
And Gaffo is down. Look at that. He's down by a couple of... He's on scrubbed tyres though. If you look very closely, he is on scrubbed tyres. Yeah.
And he's going into the pits.
So
Lucky invalidated his run, so he had to go again.
Oh dear.
That's an unlucky moment.
Yeah, whoops. Here comes Dan in the RB. Burned a lot of his battery already. Look, only 30% left.
Yeah, that's not where you do.
And he's burning more now. You don't want to be derating going into the middle sector. So Dan's up by a 10th, but he's derating now. If you look at it, as of right now, he's derating, which is not very clever, really.
Lucky's go back into the pits. I think he want to keep them soft tires for the race.
Possibly.
Yeah.
We actually have no idea what the weather forecast for the race is, which is obviously good. I mean, it could be a bit of rain. Which might understand one or two of the lap times, actually, if there is, to be honest, because I wonder. There are a couple of wet setups pretty wrong here, Wonderlano.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, look at Dan here, look at his battery. It's going to hit 0 now. And he didn't take the shortest route to the line, and he didn't improve. So look at that, he was up by a 10th in sector 1, but never improved, so his battery management there needs to be a little bit better than that, doesn't it, really?
I think it's because of he used all of it before he started his lap.
Exactly.
Oh, look, he's around! At Desierto del Lago.
Yeah, we were just on board with that, actually. We just saw it. Lukey going for a spin. He didn't hit the wall, though, unlike his brother. Oh, I mean, this is too easy, isn't it? It's just way too easy. And he can't defend himself either, which is great.
Oh, dude.
Oh, God. Once Connell gets in here, we'll have even more fun.
It would be, to be fair, Rapido just started off his hot lap there. And just as I said it, he's invalidated his one.
Yep. Kick Sauber was getting out of the way there on the outside of Zheng Chao, but he didn't hit the wall. That's good. That's good. Oh, about that. Doesn't improve position. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah. I think the whole point of this game is you're meant to keep your car out of the wall, isn't that right?
Exactly.
Scott AB, can he challenge for pole position? He's on his lap here now, but he's got a bit of traffic. They need to get out of the way, and to be fair to them, they did. It's very close. Look at that for P3, 4 and 5. Yeah. There's a 10th in it for there, and Gaffo and Jono are very good. Jono's always been good at this track, actually.
He does, to be fair. I think he got a race win.
He did. He got pole position here. Definitely one year he got pole position.
I definitely did. So hopefully for him it would be a good omen for himself. Scott, interestingly, not using the ERS going up the hill from Shun Kao.
No, he is.
Dump all the battery, not improve his lap.
He still has time if the tyres will allow him. Has enough time to actually do a cool down and then go again. We'll go with provisional pole man at the moment. Is Liam R, and he's up by 14 thousandths of a second through sector 1, which is pretty.
Just an update on Lucky and Moss. Moss and Lucky doing back-to-back out laps.
Yeah.
To try to get the tyre temps up.
Yeah, they haven't quite got them into the temperature that they want, so they're doing a second out lap, and they want to burn a bit more fuel, which is completely fine. There's nothing. You do see that around this type of track, don't you?
Yeah,
this in Austria, really. This Austria Monaco, really, so you'd see that around.
100%. And same with what you call it, Canada, with the cold tires could be an issue there. Rapido got
Tino's just here. So they must have come together. Rapido's just crossed the finish line. And Liam has improved, but he doesn't ace. He doesn't quite get. Scott has pitted. So he's done now for this session. Little Spot is up, but not by much. Can he get ahead of Scott AB? That would be important, really, for his championship, the championship leader. In the Red Bull, can he get ahead of Scott? He doesn't improve, so he doesn't get ahead of Mosmik. Has gone wide, and he's invalidated, so that's it for Moz. Moz won't be on pole.
That's it, Lucky's Lucky as well.
Too. So the pole contenders are out of the running here, really.
And Gaffo is up to P3.
Gaffo, great laugh from Gaffo, fair play. Ira Schumacher just starting his lap now, checkered flags out. Which one is it? Lucky first, but Lucky's out of it, isn't he?
Lucky's out of it.
So who is next on a lap?
I keep an eye on.
It's Jono, isn't it? I've got Jono here.
I keep an eye on Schumacher, see how his progress goes.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on Schumacher, and we'll keep an eye on Rapido Killer as well. Because they're the two, I think. Jono getting a little bit of a distant toe, but doesn't do him any good, really. Stays P7. Rapido Killer's out of it. Luki Duki goes 15. Ira Schumacher's up by 4 tenths. How much has he got left up the hill?
Not a lot.
Rapido's retired on track. Ira Schumacher goes 10th with that lap. A couple of 300s off being up a row up to P8, but that is it for him. So, Liam R takes yet again, I believe, another pole position.
Is that 3 pole position in a row for
I think it
Liam?
is, isn't it?
I think he got one in Singapore, one in, I think it was Stanford last time out.
Yeah, absolutely. And the two leaders of the championship, Little Sport fourth, and Mosmegan down in fifth. Very interesting, Dylan, isn't it?
It is. Good few lads are out of position, to be
As the
honest with you.
top three in the championship, Little Sport's leading it, 10 points clear of Mosmegan, and Ira Schumacher's actually third in the championship, but he's a bit behind. He's 39 behind. So 4th, 5th, and 10th for the top three in the championship. That's great. That's what you want to see, isn't it? Really, in this tier.
You want a championship protagonist to be challenging and tested, to be fair. So.
Absolutely. So let's see what we have no idea of the weather. So let's see what conditions we have there now in a second or two. I forgot that Rapido Killer has a penalty. So Liam Moore takes pole from Scott. Gaffo third, Spot fourth, was Megan fifth, Lucky sixth, John Owen seventh, Rando in eighth, Johnny ninth, and Ira Schumacher P10, Dan 11th, Rapido Killers 12th, but will be starting 16th, up with that 13th, Tino 14th, Lukey 15th, Bartaffer 16th, but they'll all be moving up a place. What's interesting here, Dylan, actually is John Owen's obviously picked that Mercedes for a reason. He wants to make sure he beat Rando, who's taking his other car, you know?
I think so. I think there's a bit of rivalry between John and Rando. Like,
oh, dearie me! It's a lovely day for my friends. Quack quack. Quack quack. And it's gonna be full wet conditions too. That's gonna be some fun, isn't it?
It is. That's why we keep it hidden for, like, I mean, the drivers keep us hidden from us, to be fair. So
yeah, we've a bit of absolutely. This is going to make things very interesting now.
And also, Mosmegan left the session there. Just given.
They're saying the whole lobby has died. Has it, lads? Oh, but going anyway, I can hear it. No, it's just Mosmegan's connection.
Right. Anyway, I sent an invite there.
Absolutely, we need that. So, I'm assuming everybody... Yep, there we are. No one's taken the Inters gamble and everybody has gone for the full wet tyre. I know. The NOI Fanjo, isn't it? It really is. So predict the top three in the chat. Predict the top three in the chat, everybody. Kachiga said he left because of the rain. I mean,
not surprised.
It's Dylan's fault, really, Ben, isn't it? It really is. Like, just Dylan's fault in general. So give us a top three anyway, Dylan. Who do you think is going to be, and who do you think may have set their cars up for the wet, and who hasn't? Who set the car up for qualifying? Who set the car up for the race?
I don't know why Schumacher. I think Schumacher car for wet. Rando is always good in these kind of competitions as well.
Mosmegan has left. I can see it there.
What was it?
Mosmegan has left. Yeah, we have given you an invite, Mos. So we'll just.
I sent you another one there. So there's a tricky one to call it. Like,
yeah. Okay, I'll go first because I tend to let others go first. The invite's coming. The invite is coming.
Yeah, I sent you one there, Moss.
Right, I will go. I'll go Little Spud P1, Liam R P2, and Unlucky Nutshot P3.
I'll go for a Little Spud Racer in.
Okay.
Unlucky Nutshot P2 and Rando E P3.
We've really jinxed them now, haven't we? We both put Lucky on the podium. Oh no, it's the one we're just going to end. How are things, Brendan? Good to see you in the chat, as always. As we get set up now. Oh, this is going to be very interesting, isn't it?
This is
Because you
gonna
can't
be.
look at the spray there. If you look at the back of the grid, you can't even see anything if you're one of the back cars.
Oh no, you can't. To be
Oh
fair.
jeez, look at that Williams pack from up over that.
Oh dear.
Anyway, we have got 5 lights ahead of us in the full wet race in Sao Paulo, and we are on the way. And Mosby kind of got a bit of a jump start, I think, but it looks like he got away okay. We've invited you. Oh, there's contact in turn 1 between Scott and Liam, but they both survived for the moment. Gaffo up in the third, maintains third place.
Lucky not show gone squarely.
Look
Schumacher
at
up to P5
Schumacher
already.
up into P5. Lucky not shot P7 ahead of Rando. Rando's going to send one up the inside. Way more confidence on the braking than Lucky not shot. And Lucky's trying to hold it around the outside. Oh, and he does. Fair play to Lucky there.
What a start from Schumacher.
Make sure, just make sure Maz gets into them. That's the number one priority now.
I was sending the invite there.
Okay, excellent. Ira Schumacher all over the back now of Little Spud. Oh, look!
Oh, the Spud is onto the grass.
He put a time. Yeah, he put a time. Oh. He's round. He's round. Spud is round. I think. I don't think Ira Schumacher touched him. I think he put.
No,
he lost it all by himself.
So.
And we've another car round the wrong way as well. It's Rapido.
That is, yeah. It's not a good day in the office for both Red Bulls and McLarens.
Well, number 1 and 2 in the championship are both outside the points now. Liam's got a 1 second lead on Scott AB. With Gaffo right behind him, and Ira Schumacher looks like he is set up for these conditions. And Rando, we'll get the telemetry up actually, lads. So I'll have a look at the lap times then in a second. Rando has underfueled by quite a bit actually, but it's a lot more difficult. It's a lot more difficult to save fuel in the wet in this game, I feel anyway. But that's just my own. Might just be me.
Difficult to save fuel.
I've had an issue with it recently, but
I have that issue too. To be fair, it's a lot difficult on this game for some reason.
Yeah, okay. I thought you were gonna say it's easy and just calling me bad, but no, that's not what you're doing. Fuel.
No, difficult. You're not bluffing your way out.
Anyway, yeah. So
Schumacher is catching Gaffel here.
As Tino already gets 3-second time penalty. Yellow flag, that is Rapido again at the back. And Liam's got a 2.5 second lead, look at that. On Scott AB already with kicks over 3 and 4, and there's a bit of a gap back to Lucky then. And it looks to me Rando is the quicker of these two drivers anyway, but remember these are not teammates, remember that? Because Jono stole the other seat off Rando, so that was very nice of him to do that. All aboard the Lucky train. Oh, look at Lucky's all over the shop there as he loses the rear.
Lucky is struggling in these kind of conditions.
And Rando's trying to go around the outside. Do not do that, Rando. They're both struggling, they're both squirming around all over the gaff, aren't they? Look at them. Right, just 2 seconds, guys, okay? I'll be back. Just commentate away that isn't.
Yep. Anyway, I'm looking at that train of cars with Lucky not shot with Randoi. As Randoi gone half spins, but he's trying to keep it on track there. But
yeah, I'm back now. I just saw that there briefly. I know you didn't see, but Rando did lose the car going into turn 10. And Lucky's after losing it coming out of Zhong Chao. He hasn't hit the wall though. By now Josh would definitely hit the wall.
Yeah, he will in the other way around.
Johnny has
got by.
Yeah, John was just losing the car a little bit, and Johnny's gone by, and there goes Ira Schumacher up the inside of Gaffo, and Gaffo lets him through into turn 1, so that's a very big overtake then. I think an overtake that had to be done, to be honest. Oh, Gaffo's struggling a little bit, trying to get the power down.
Up your dad is looking on the outside, but he's...
Oh, he sent it! Gaffo sends it back, but he's missed the corner. And Schumacher, fair play, turns out of the corner and actually does a bit of a switcheroo on him, which was very nice to see, actually. Not great driving from Gaffo, obviously, but...
No, that's not... He could have sat behind, to be fair to him. Let him
Now
keep
look,
in front
now
for a
look
time
who's
being.
on the back of Gaffo all of a sudden, just because of that little incident that happened. It's Lucky Nutshot. And the lucky train.
Returning to the Gaffo train.
It is. They picked up Gaffo as they went along. Gaffo's all over the shop here. Now the one thing you would say, Dylan, is we don't have a weather forecast here in front of us, but when this track does dry out, the full wet tyre does overheat very, very quickly. So I wonder, when will they start thinking of potentially going to intermediates? Oh, just before we say that, Lucky's going to go up the inside of Gaffo. Oh, and that was a late move from Gaffo. He's going to try and hold it around the outside, but Lucky is up the inside, and he does get the car stopped.
I don't know if it's me talking on tires. Gaffo is going to try around the outside here. As
No battery.
Lucky got more straight line speed.
No battery. His battery's down, Gaffo. And looks to me, Gaffo's the one that's really struggling in these conditions.
It does, to be fair. He's struggling. He may be thinking of the first one to pit for the enters if he would go try something different.
Yeah, it's not ready yet, obviously, but let's also bring this into the equation, Dylan, that Liam Moore, Scott and Schumacher might be able to get away from the pack here. As Mosmegan's left again. Oh no. Yellow flag. Oh, it's Scott! Scott's round!
Oh dearie me.
Did he break his wing? Oh, he comes on right in front of Rando. He's got no damage, he didn't hit the wall, but that's going to really compromise his race now. With that little spin. I think that's a bonus to Ira Schumacher, isn't it, really, Dylan?
It is.
Gets a bit of free air.
It's like... It is, to be fair. He's not really catching Scott, to be fair.
Here comes Rando, and Scott's going to be side by side with Rando going into turn one. Oh.
Ooh, still side by side.
And Rando's off track. He needs to give the position up, and to be fair to Rando, he does. He wasn't forced off. It was just he understood what is. That's what happened there with that one.
Yep.
It's a big train.
He's going to make a slight claim. I think Liam R could get try to get a free pit stop for himself on the green.
That's exactly what I was just about to say. It is a 20-second pit lane last time here, but it could be a bit longer given the fact that you take longer to get through the pit exit. So I think at the moment he's got a 13-second lead on Lucky Nutshot after 5.5 laps, which is absolutely fantastic pace from Liam, to be fair to him, you have to say.
Yeah. And he's literally
him and Schumacher are by far and away the two fastest cars out here, aren't they?
Oh yeah.
By far 100%. At the moment. Yellow flag again, that is Rapido again. He's having a great time of it at the moment.
If you talk about the two of them in the wet condition, Liam is pretty much the fastest overall, but Schumacher is kind of like one of the fastest drivers in the wet conditions.
100%, no doubt. So lap 7 then so far, and nothing. There's been quite a bit happened actually, and kind of spinning and everything, but no safety cars yet, which is nice to see. Johnny is starting to get detached from the Lucky train.
Spot is going up the inside of John going through DC Delago. John turned in, but there was a bit of contact with just a wheel bang there.
I tell you now, I just looked at this. Little Spot actually had his overtake on in the braking zone, so he would have lost control of the car and the braking. That's not something you want to be doing now. Oh look, Lucky's round, is he? Oh, Lucky's had an issue. He's not round. He's lost a couple of positions to Gaffo and to Scott AB. It's interesting though, the two Ferraris here together, obviously they're not teammates, but it's actually so important Who gets track position here? As Little Spud's round, is he? He is. Little Spud had a little spin in the yellow flag. I think Randall's getting a bit frustrated.
There was
No, this isn't Inters at all. You can't pit for Inters in these conditions.
Oh, you can in these.
No, you can't.
Be...
Dylan is not ready. Oh, Scotty B hits the back of Gaffo. Hang on now. Big Pat has joined the chat there now. Big Pat, what tires would you go on now in these conditions? Funny getting pit for mediums here anyway, but what would you be doing?
We'll join.
We have a virtual safety car.
Up your dad, that's why.
Oh, up on that, is it?
Yep. Missing front wing.
He's got no front wing. There you go. Good spot, Dylan. So then, it's only a VS. Wait, is it a safety car? It's a safety car. Look, you can see it coming out of the pit lane.
It is.
And Rapido Killer's pitting. So what's he pitting onto? Inters, is it?
Rapido.
No, it's another set of full wets. I think that's a fair call, actually. Oh, Liam Moore's advantage has just been completely wiped out now.
Moss saying
I wonder
if he's not working there.
Okay, I'll invite him again.
Right.
Just 2 seconds. I'll let you know. Liam stays out, everybody. Just letting you know, Liam has stayed out. Dylan can take you through what
Schumacher.
What other people are going to do. I was just I thought Liam could have pitted there, but obviously he chose not to.
Schumacher stays out there, so Gaffo may be first one to trigger.
Actually, no, I just saw something there.
What is it?
Gaffo's. No. Oh, Randall pits.
He maybe knows something, but.
Oh, what's he pitting onto? The only thing about this is. He's going into it? No, there's another set of full wets. And we've got a couple at the back pitting as well, Lukey Dookie. And up over that. Do you know what I just thought about there, Dylan? And it might be, this might sound stupid, but. You're reduced to 2 sets of full wets now, aren't you? For the weekend. Isn't it 5 sets of inters and 2 sets of full wets?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so these drivers who pitted here are gonna have to go to the end, aren't they?
Yes.
Because they don't really want to go on the scrub tyres. So maybe.
Do you think it is drying up at the end of a race?
Maybe,
because I do see damp patches.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, Dylan, is maybe staying out might have been the right call. Oh, Gaffo's round! I just got on board with Gaffo. He's gone round. Can he keep position to Scott AB? He does. Oh my goodness me, Gaffo just spun on the safety car. Can't even Josh did that, lads.
Josh did it on the green flags.
In the dry.
Yes.
I think this brings like a little spot back into play, doesn't it? Really, the safety car, because they were kind of detached a little bit, and even Moss Megan, like he's on all full wets, but do you know the other thing, Dylan? Actually, I just thought about there now. Because of the fact you're on full wet tyres, you don't actually have to make a mandatory pit stop, as Moss Megan actually does pit. Might lose 2 positions here, actually, Moss. Yeah, so remember, you don't have to actually make a mandatory pit stop here. It's going to be the new full wet tyres from Moss Megan then.
So they're not going to be dried up at any time soon there, Colin?
No, there's no way Moss would have done that, is really, if...
No, he's back in the car there, Colin.
Yeah, so he's back driving now, so hopefully everything will be okay. So I wonder, will he now try and get to the end on those tyres? He's 20 in the chat. Hello everybody. Oh, hang on a second, is that Tino going round? It is indeed. Tino's had a spin.
Oh dear.
How many cars have we seen spinning? It's basically one a lap at the moment, isn't it?
It is. You see in McLaren.
Do you know what happened actually? Connell went around and threw banana skins on the track. That's what he did. Do you know that was from Mario Kart?
You mean two banana skins per
Oh
lap? You mean?
yeah, oh yeah. Just went out there in the safety car. Ding! And he's just throwing around the place.
Ah, yes. Owen's back out.
Is it Owen, is it?
Yeah, it is Owen.
There he is.
Hopefully he doesn't text and drive this time up.
No, you don't want to be doing that. That's a penalty if you do that.
Yeah. Even in a safety car, you don't want to do that.
Was it? Oh no, it was Oppo that. Sorry, that lost his wing. I was going to say it was a Tino that lost his wing, but it wasn't. Jeez, look at the visibility on that camera shot there, lads. That's not very good, really. And we're looking straight down the spray. It's an absolute nightmare to be driving in the spray in these conditions. I would. To be honest, as stewards in this situation, you might see the odd person go 10 car lengths behind, but we'd be much more lenient about that in these conditions, because myself and Dylan both know the crack in these conditions, don't we, really?
Yeah, we do.
In that situation, we would be a lot more lenient in comparison to that rule. Just so people can see where they're going, because obviously that's visibility is the big challenge, really, in these conditions. So lap 11. We're just under a third of the way through, and it appears, I'd have to say, I think there's every chance Liam's going to take off and run away again. But interesting now, with Schumacher right behind him, what the pace difference will be between those two drivers now?
I say they're going to be similar, but I think Liam is going to be running away with it.
Similar, but Liam runs away with it, yeah. I think Liam is just marginally quicker, but we'll see. Anyway, Owen Moore's going to get out of our way now, thank God. As the safety car is in this lap. So Liam Moore now has to control the pace on the restart.
Scott is looking at way close on Gaffel from my point of view, but
yeah, I'm with Ira Schumacher because the MR is going to make a decision of when to go. I think he's going to leave it pretty late now. He's gone. He's gone, and now they're not going to get as far away as you would do in the dry. Someone's going to miss the braking point. Here we are. Oh, there's contact behind. It's Johnny looking on shot. Rando's round, is he?
Yeah,
contact or
Tino. Yeah, contact. You're right.
Okay, I didn't see it. Sorry, so I was looking at up front. Ira Schumacher made a mistake in turn 2, and because of that, Liam Moore has actually got away again. Safety car. Safety car again. It's Bartford, is it?
Yes.
Bartford's on no wing.
Right. Yes, you're right.
Now then. I think Ira Schumacher will be relieved. There was quite a few cars, probably most cars on the field here, kind of thinking this might happen, and it did. So who would this favour now? Do you think? It favours people on the older tyres or on the newer tyres in this situation?
This is a tough one for drivers who's on the worn tyres, in fairness.
But of course, as we know, and I've said this already, they don't have to make a pit stop. They don't have to. It's not mandatory in the wet conditions. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of strategy you tend to go with. Liam Moore tries a little dummy, but nobody falls for it. Or as I would say, nice try, Liam.
No one in the top 10 decided to pit.
Nobody's pitting. Rapido Killer's going to pit. What's he pitting for?
That'd be interesting to see tyre strategies. Them two will go. Ah, Rapido got damaged ring.
And Bartford, look at this.
I see that.
He's going intermediates. Oh, let's keep our eye on this. But look, that's what I was saying about Rapido Killer. He got damaged, Dylan, and now look what's happening. He's back on 7 lap old.
Yeah,
full wet. So you only have 2 sets of full wet, which is probably the reason why the leaders stayed out, to be honest.
yes, exactly. They don't want to risk of using the whole wet set, in fairness.
They want to
So
keep one wet set of tyres until later in the race.
that's
If
the point.
so, that kind of tells me, Dylan, that this rain might not lighten up.
Mm-hmm.
And if they need that set of full wet tyres, well then, oh, bad for you to run off the track there, mate. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, Tino. May have wing damage, was he? Just check us, have a look. I was just on board with Bedford to see what the inches were like.
No, he hasn't.
Doesn't, so he must have only tapped him.
Oh, Rapido's round.
Did he get damage?
No, I think he kept it out of the wall.
Big Pat, as always. I can't repeat what he just said, but we know what he said, didn't we? Really. Bedford has pitted, which probably tells you all you need to know.
I mean, worth a try though.
Oh, at the back, may as well try on that lap, yeah.
Back, a lap under the safety car, you know how it feels, and not feeling the wet conditions.
So back to the full wet he goes, and Rapido wanted to pit back onto his fresher set of wet tyres. Rapido, Jesus, he almost loses it coming out of the pit lane there. So just waiting now for these two cars to catch up. I think the safety car will probably be in at the end of this lap. We haven't seen the leaders for a while, and here they are.
Hopefully, we'll get out of our way.
Yeah, absolutely. Just go for a chill out there with Big Pat down in Chambers. That's all he wants to do now.
Yeah.
And then they'll make their way up to the foot end then a bit later.
Pretty much
As
all
Rapido has not caught the pack. So going round again. So we can talk about the All Ireland Tour now. It's just getting the Google Maps up there now. Right, Big Pat, where are we going? And off to go to the foot end there now. Right, Pat. I know he's there listening.
He is listening.
He is listening. He is 100% listening. He is 100% listening.
He might be going to the Camden or something like that.
Absolutely.
He might be watching us from the Camden. In fairness,
he'll have it up on the big screen, won't he? He'll have it there up on the big screen with his old. What would he have now? He'd have his old pint of Guinness on this, right in front of him.
Yeah, it would be. With us in the big screen as well.
And Josh Nader in the barrier. Can't be said.
Yep.
Big funny guy behind the mediums, Big Dave. In these conditions, perfect medium conditions for him. Big Pat would be with his little mate Weedo, who'd have his left shoe on his right foot, and his right shoe on his left foot.
Oh wait, that's a perfect condition for me. That was on the soft tyres one time in the wet condition.
You were actually. You shouldn't have said that.
Damn.
I actually forgot about that. I was on console race and I completely forgot about it. Thanks, Dylan. Oh, you're gonna regret that.
I thought you were racing me. Oh, Scott got 10.
Oh, you hit gaff on, jeez. Recreating it in Corky, well, Jesus, good luck for that. Anyway, safety car's in this lap. They'll be shouting 180 first pat before we do anything like that. Anyway, when is Liam gonna go? He got a good reset last time because Schumacher got turn 1 wrong last time, leaving it late as he can. He goes, and Dylan, is the rain lighting up a small bit?
I think it is because there was damn patches now as Tino losing.
No, I know what's happened there.
Oh, that's right. John was around.
Yeah, I think Tino tried to overtake people and he overtook them too early. With the little spud, Dan is after dropping the pack a small bit.
Moss Megan up the inside of Obioda, he's into the points there, Colin.
Yeah, there's a long way to go yet in this race. Long way to go. Moss Megan can't be trying many dives either. He's got to be very cautious in what he's doing in terms of overtaking.
You need to be smart on the overtakes, in fairness to him.
Yeah, he's got a world champion. Can't win it today. Could lose it today though. Especially in his position.
That's a little spud position, in fairness.
Liam Moss got over a second clear, so they've kind of spread out at the front a little bit. Moss has got all the battery, may as well use it, so charge it up pretty quickly in these conditions. And is that Randall going to have a little go?
Oh, he's going to drive around the outside.
Yeah, can he make it? Can he slow it down? No, he didn't make it.
But here goes Moss. He's going to drive around the outside, wet your pasta.
Yeah, Randall's got to leave from a car's wet, which he does. Moss actually got a little bit of slipstream. And he couldn't outbrake him.
But I just only noticed there, Moss got a left end plate missing there, Colin.
Randall pushes him wide. Has he got damage? Oh, he does, you're right.
I think it's under the safety car restart one.
Possibly.
Because it wasn't the contact with Randall, it's more of that.
Yeah, so the penalty situation, as you can see, Tino's got a few too many for himself. Scott's got 10 seconds, which is not ideal for him, really.
I do see why people stay out for wets. They want to get to the period they want to go on inters.
Well, the flip side is Dylan, track position might be what's important here. As little spot has gone past Dan, and I think is Randall going to go as well? He is. He's going to try and break up the inside. Can he slow it down? Yes, he does. Now Mosmegan's going to be having a run at Dan 9977.
Oh.
Dan defends the middle of the road. And brakes properly. She does well there, Dan.
Oh, Moss got a great run, but he nearly went the back of Dan.
He couldn't use it, exactly. But all this is losing him time. Look, he's already 9 seconds off the lead.
It does indeed. So, Lucky is buying his time at the moment, but the little spot seemed to be very racy tonight. As he tried to make up ground.
Yellow flag, is that Rapido again?
Yes, it is.
And Mosmegan's up the inside.
Oh, he went onto the curb even.
Tino's round. A safety car's out again. We have another safety car. Do you know what? That's a very, very key overtake that for Mosmegan, because we've got cars in the pits, but he's able to keep track position ahead of Dan now. Is this Inters we're going for here, guys? No, Oppo, that's gone
No,
scrubbed. They're
wets.
all going full west. Jono's gone
Jono's on
intermediate.
enters. May as well go
But
for it.
they're all scrub wets. That makes no sense to me.
No, it doesn't.
Why
They
pit
think that.
why pit in the first place? If you felt like you needed tyres, you needed to go on further.
Yeah, that made no sense as well. I don't know.
Do you know what might be a good show here? And I know you might think Scott AB should actually pit here.
Yes.
Serve is 10 seconds because you're going to lose lots of positions anyway with how the field is.
Plus, he could afford another set of full wets if he wants to.
Exactly, because anybody who hasn't stopped yet will have a new set of full wets. So I'm assuming Rando and Mazmi are going to stay out here. But what will the top 7 all do?
Or unless if they want to go onto enters for Moss and Rando.
I think it's too risky for staying out anyway. No, Schumacher pits. And Scott is pitting now, and so is Lucky. Lucky must be free. And so is Johnny's pitting.
Scott, as we saying, had to serve a 10.
Moz Megan and Little Spud are both pitting as well. This must be intermediate, isn't it?
No, full wets for
Schumacher, full wets for Lucky as well. Moz Megan must be intermediate, surely, because he doesn't have a.
Oh, Dan is having a go on enters there, Colin.
But Moz Megan's not got a new set of wets.
Oh yes.
Has he not just got that completely wrong? Has he not done it for me, or has he just completely forgotten about the fact that he's only got 2 sets of full wet tyres?
I think he has, because the first set of wet tyres, but he wasn't even in the car. Bear in mind of that.
Oh, but then he pitted though.
Yes. Oh, who's that? Got into the. Oh, never mind. I thought I was seeing someone into the grass.
Well, that's what they're okay for Lucky Nutshot, isn't it, really? Because he's got in between. He's got Rapido Killer in between him and some of the cars on new tyres.
Indeed. And Rapido will be a cork of a ball here for the rest of the runners.
Exactly.
There.
And
oh, Dan is gone for a spin here. On enters.
On enters. Let's see, John, let's go on board. Oh, look who's in there. Look who's in the chat now, Dylan.
Sonic, was it?
It's a fella called, yeah, LOI Sonic, that's who it is. It's Hedgehog. I mean, being called Sonic is better than being called a Hedgehog, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Absolutely.
A fast hedgehog, you could say.
Rando's in a pretty good spot here now, isn't he, all of a sudden? Someone had him as P3 earlier.
I think I have.
And it wasn't me.
I think
I love it. I love it. I love it, Franjo, mate. Honestly. Jono's pitted for full wets. He's given up an idea of intermediates.
I mean, worth a try though, under a safety car condition, nothing to lose.
There's no even point in going through championship standings, really, is there? Because this is going to change very, very quickly again, so. I think without that penalty, I think Scott now is back more in play now, isn't it? What do you think now with that penalty being served?
I
think he's
I
more.
will see how he make up the field with.
I think he's more in play because I think realistically he lost the position to Little Spud and Johnny. Really, they're the two he lost position to.
I think he had to get past up your dad with your first point of view.
Oh yeah.
I think he had whether to work with the 2 cars ahead of Real Johnny and Little Spud to try get by Rapido.
Absolutely. And the other thing is, I can't really understand why Moz Megan pit under that safety car. Can you really? Because he was until that ball wet anyway. And he just cleared onto it, so a bit of a strange one that for me, I have to say.
It is, to be quite frankly. It should be one of them type of tracks that you either go on to enters or stay out.
Or you stay out, exactly. Because remember, as I said earlier, you don't have to make a mandatory pit stop in these full wet conditions.
Like, at the moment, Lamar and Gaffel could stay out for the entirety of the race.
Yeah, no stopping them.
Yeah, they can't. Then, well, what do you call it? They don't need to stop it.
No.
Anyway, so that's more ideal for them.
In the dry conditions, you have to use 2 sets of dry tyres if you don't use wet or intermediates. Exactly. But that rule doesn't apply in these wet conditions. Now, for some reason, which is going to make this interesting, Dan has stayed out on intermediates, Dylan.
I'd be interested to see how that plays out.
Why do that same? See what his pace is like, really, because that's what we want to see. And I think if there's any other people watching this race very closely, as Owen Moore's going to get out of the way now in a second, that's going to be the thing they're really watching now, isn't it? So I think we'll keep an eye. Excuse me. We'll keep an eye on Dan's pace on those tyres. It's all right and well having decent grip under these conditions, but of course now we're going to go back to full racing conditions. Someone's saying vroom vroom, absolutely, why not? So Liamar doing the restart for the 3rd time is gone now, and Gaffo hasn't been caught sleeping actually off this restart. He's done well there.
Will Johnny was getting a false start penalty there.
And we have little spots up the inside of Johnny, and he makes it. That's a very big overtake for him, as we said. Rapido
Scott AB, as we mentioning, he's up to P10 there.
They need to clear Rapido Killer reasonably quickly.
That was contact between Obioda and Scott.
The Moss repaired.
Right the outside. Oh, Jesus.
How?
As Moss is up to P10.
How did he save that?
How he catch that car very well.
So little Spud. Now right behind Rapido Killer, as I said earlier.
Oh, Dan is struggling on enters.
It's not enters. I can see it, it's not enters. And Liamar is over a second clear again.
This is maybe a crucial move for Randall if he get by Gaffo here.
Little Spud needs to get by. He needs to get by Rapido Killer.
Randall going to drive around the outside, no the inside, no into San Jose. Gaffo held the possession here. But Randall try again, going into turn 4.
We're watching the championship leader, and he is going to go up the inside of Rapido Killer. Job done. He can just close up. Oh no, he's hit him. There's contact. And man, he's spun around and he's lost damage. I think Mosmegan might have actually made contact with Rapido Killer. Oh my god, it looked like it was job done, but he just lost the car under braking, I think, to the little spot, and now he has damage.
Oh, there.
Mars got his... Oh, hang on. That's why Mars pitted to him. He got his wing repaired.
Yes, that's right.
Sector 2, it's who is it?
That's Rapido and Scott.
And we have another safety car. Oh, lads. Well, that's saved little Spud, hasn't it?
It does.
Well, actually, it sort of does. Well, he'd rather just pit for a new wing and sit and keep the set of tyres he has on. So if he pits here, which is what he's going to pit, he's got wing damage. Surely he stays out.
Who's that, little spud?
Yeah.
I don't know about that one. Completely missing ring. I don't know about that one.
See, little Spud, I understand what he's thinking, but he surely had to pit there. Scott AB's retired. Oh, how could he retire from this race? And Rapido has forgotten to change his front wing, Dylan.
Oh dear. I left the overtake on. Anyway.
We'll just stay with Rapido for a moment, but now lap 25. Oh my god. Oh, where is he off to?
Who's that?
Rapido. Turn off your overtake, mate. Actually drive properly, please. Oh, hang on. Is that Dan after going for a spin as well? An intermediate?
Yes.
So Dan is still willing to try the inters.
I mean, it's not really that. Did Rando lose a position to Barta 4 here?
He did. Little Spud has stayed out again. Why? Peter now is pitted. This time they'll change his wing, but they're actually only going to put him onto his older set, isn't it? A full wet tyre. There you go.
Yes. Oh, Rando gone. Ball gone squirrely, but
I cannot believe Spud's not pitted.
You mean me and you, both of us?
Yeah. I think what he should have done was he should have pitted, right? Changed the wing onto the older tyres and then pitted again for the newer tyres. He'd be in much better shape because he'd clear Dan no problem on the old intermediates, because inters are not the right tyre here. And that's fairly obvious.
Oh, I just seen the incident there, calling from the stream point of view.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just heard Gary Neville there. Oh.
Yeah, you good friend.
Yeah. I was looking around for him after the game yesterday, and there he was. So it's in. It's in. There's that Rapido spun again.
Oh dear.
But the safety car's in this lap. Has he broken his wing again? We'll go for front in a second, guys. We just wanted to try and get. He hasn't. Right. So Liam is about to get this underway.
He's gone, but a faint.
Oh, Rando and Barneford colliding with each other. Oh no!
Schumacher up right on the outside. Got P4 here. As Rando going to fight back.
Rando's going to come back at him, but he's going to try and burn the battery. Schumacher goes to the middle of the track. And he holds onto the position. Mosmegan all over the back of Lucky Nutshot now. He won't get around the outside there.
No, Moss is.
Well, Moss is
now back. Half a look.
Moss is back on his older tyres again now, doesn't it?
Yes. That's right. That would be a one challenge.
Liamar, look at that, Liamar
itself.
again has pulled out of a second again in the first lap. How many times has he done that time? Mars up the inside of him, Lucky. And he does it.
Shinkow.
Lucky should get better traction though, he should have better rear tyres. And he should have the outside line as well, which he did, so.
Schumacher and Bartafor. But not quite.
With the other two not having a problem, the last thing Schumacher wants to do is trip over Bartafor here, really, isn't it? Oh, and Rando's gone wide. Rando's gone wide, taking a penalty. But Mosmegan's going to go through with Lucky Nut Shot.
Oh,
that was close from Rando there. Jesus.
The wheel was going away from Moss, from what I'm seeing.
Yeah, I know. Not there. Dan has dropped off the back of the pack to the Nook.
Yeah,
he's 2 seconds behind Rapido, but Rapido is struggling, to be fair. Mosmegan hits the back, a Lucky Nut Shot there.
Bartafor seemed to be a lot closer as the little spot's gone right.
No, he's had a half spin.
He's
had a half spin.
Moss is over the back of Lucky.
Yeah, we've Bartafor here in the slipstream of Gaffo. Oh, and Gaffo goes to the outside. And his teammate's gone through now. Does Bartafor have damage? I think he must do, mustn't he, if he's pulled off the road like that?
Yeah, had to be.
Oh.
I think he wasn't too happy with Gaffo.
Yeah, Gaffo did move late, boss. I thought he... I have to see it again. I'm not going to call it just in case I'm completely wrong. But no, look at this then. So Schumacher now 9 lap all wets to Liamar's 28 lap all full wets. So let's see what the pace now is like between those two drivers, you know. Let's see if we might end up having a bit of a battle for the lead later.
Pace difference between the fresh full wets and the warm wets there, Colin. So it's see the pace difference there and the grip difference between the two cars.
No doubt, and we might be able to make comparisons then through the field of how quick or slow drivers are in the wet. As Lucky once again losing the rear under braking, but so did Moz though. So Moz didn't quite get the best exit out of there this time. Lucky wants to stay in the slipstream as long as he can. Pulls out to the right hand side and he is through past RB Gaffo. Gaffo's having a half a look back up the inside, thinks better of it. As Bartafor retires from the session.
As Moss is going up the inside through here. Oh, Gaffo looks squeezed the Aston on the inside.
But he got through. And Gaffo gets 3 seconds. He will get that removed, possibly. Just because there was wheel-to-wheel contact there by the looks of it. So now Lucky and Mosmegan have both got a little bit of free air now. There are just 7 laps to go, including the one that they are on.
Oh, I left.
What?
I just left.
Oh, Dylan has just been kicked out. Oh, I sent you plenty of invites, so you should be okay.
Yeah.
So Dylan has left, but there's no panic. I'm still here, guys, so we still go on as normal. And Ira Schumacher has got the lead down to 3.2 seconds. Oh, Gaffo's in the wall! And Johnny's out! That'll be safety car, surely! Oh my god, how is that not safety car?
I've just seen that. I think we reached a max limit of safety cars, Colin.
Oh, we've had a few VSCs turn up to safety cars, have we?
Yes.
That's probably the reason why, so we've no more safety cars. Mars having a look around the outside. Lucky has to stay right. He does. Mars puts his rear tyre onto the grass and almost loses the car. Oh my god, wouldn't you hate to be on report this week? That's oh dearie me. Unfortunately, that is my position this week.
Oh, Liam.
I know. It's your fault, like. Should be you on it. Anyway. Gaffel's left the session. He has retired, so that's not really a huge issue, that now.
Yeah, have a look there on a lap.
Have you got? Are you back in, by the way?
Yep, back in.
Oh, good. I was just double checking that. So Mars still looking at the back of. Oh, he almost loses it on that curb.
Is that Mars?
Overtake. Yeah, he almost lost it at turn 3. He put his left front tire on the curb. And that was risky to do that on that curb.
Oh, you're using all the battery going up the hill to Fairjura here.
Lucky's got the inside line. Lucky seems to be parking it at all the right positions at the moment.
You seem to be having
Lead is still 3 seconds. Liam Moore has driven incredibly well so far. Only 4 laps to go at the end of this one.
I have a wee nosy in the race director. Both Schumacher and Liam are on similar lap times.
Yeah.
So
I think Mars is absolutely desperate trying to get past Lucky. We have another yellow flag that is up over that.
I'll be alright with that.
That had a bit of a spin. And I think Mars is just going to use the slipstream on this lap. He's in hot lap mode. I was just about to say something, but I would have been completely wrong. So 4 to go. Battle for the final podium spot. And yet again, look at that. Mars taking a completely different line. Lucky gets a little bit out of shape. Is Mars going to go up the inside this time? There's a half a look, but again, I just... Oh, Mars! Oh my goodness me, how the hell has he not lost that car? Spud's got
oh, he's going for it. He's going for it. This Mars.
Contact.
Unlucky.
Contact between the two.
There's more contact there, Colin.
Trying to go around the outside, but he won't get around there.
And more brilliant
good
defensive work from Lucky.
Very, very good defence from Lucky at the moment. I've got another saying for that, but we won't say that yet. My friend, defence. Anyway,
using a hot lap mode here. He's going for it.
It's too early,
Lucky going to use.
Now you burn it. If you're Lucky.
He's burning all of his battery there. He's using none there. That's why Moss is full on attack mode.
And Moss, to be fair, does cut the corner, but I think again. And here we go. He's going to go this time, is he? Lucky defends the inside line. Excuse me. Lucky defends the middle of the track.
Moss defend, no, not making better of a traction
here. Moss is through. He just about holds it. Just about holds it. And Moss does get through. Lucky will try and fight back, but I don't know. Well, he should have fresher tyres, so Lucky technically should be able to fight back. But let's see if he can.
Could be.
Probably he's new to the game. Probably won't, to be honest. So.
Speaking of Schumacher losing half a second here compared to Liam on that one. He must have made a mistake somewhere. on
Lucky's
that
going to come
lap.
back at him. Look at this. Lucky's coming back at him. Marshall's staying left. But Lucky tries to go up the inside into turn 1. And oh, it's going to be close, but I think Mosmaker will have the better line. Oh, whoops. Sorry, lads. And more contact
Again,
between them. But Mars has got the battery coming out of that corner. And I think, oh, look, he's gone for it. Switch back with him.
Oh. Yep.
No, he didn't. He lost the rear. Mosmaker, after losing the rear coming out of turn 4. And Lucky, he's gone back through again.
If I'm lucky, had to change ERS mode because he's using none in the couple of laps there now, Colin. So
lead is down to 2.5. Keep an eye on that. Is Liam's rear tyre starting to give up on him, Dylan?
yes, indeed, he has. I just seen his rear about to go on the fast left-hander off exit of Maguire there. So.
So that's something to keep an eye on. We've got final lap now, and Lucky gets a little bit out of shape.
Here we go.
He's on the curb. He had to get out of it. This Mosmaker, he's a bit of bad line, but he's going to go around the outside now into turn 1. He won't make this one, so he'll have to. Don't go up the inside there.
Oh. Again,
why is he
feel lucky.
Don't understand.
Again, Lucky. Again, Lucky need to change his ERS mode.
Now he is.
There.
And he's too far back on this occasion. Mosmaker's got to think of the World Championship here. At the moment, he's gaining points on Little Spud. Oh, he's got 3 seconds. It's not going to make a
that
difference,
won't matter.
I think. And here's Ira Schumacher. Look at this. Gap's only 1.5, and he's closing the gap. We'll have to keep an eye on that, Dylan. Just coming up to the line.
Could be a sprint to the line there, Colin B. But Liam has more battery going to. Has Liam more battery to go for it?
Very careful on the throttle is Liam. And he's going to bring it home, and Liam R takes victory in the mystery round in Sao Paulo with Ira Schumacher being P2, and Lucky Nutshot is going to take the final spot on the podium. Mosmaker, good recovery from him to finish 4th. Rando finishes P5. No, he doesn't because of his 10-second penalty. So the Little Spud is going to take P5. Jono takes P6. Dan on the intermediate is going to drop down a few positions. So Lukey Dukey's going to finish P7. They're better than his brother than here before. And Uppo that and Rapido Killer will finish us off. Very interesting race, Wonderlano.
It is. Very interesting one, to say the least.
So we're just going to go through the championship standings provisionally. Obviously this isn't clear. So so within 2 races we had Johnny, who was 54 behind, so he is now kind of in trouble. Johnny's out of the running really. Johnny is out of the running actually. So Liam R wins from Schumacher, Lucky 3rd, Mars 4th, Little Spud 5th, Jono 6th, Lukey 7th, Rando 8th, Dan 9th, up with that. 10th, data point scorers. Here's the race director very quickly, and there's going to be plenty of collisions and track limit warnings.
Oh, you get plenty of them.
Okay, there we go. So, as it stands now, Liam Moore gets 25 points. Ira Schumacher gets 18 points. And who got the fastest lap actually? Liam Moore, he gets 26. So he did a Grand Slam today actually. Well done to Liam. A Grand Slam. So now, Liam R is now, he gained 16 points there on Little Spud. So he is now 35 points behind Little Spud with 2 rounds to go. You have IRL Schumacher, who is 33 points behind Little Spot with 2. So there's 4 cars, 4 drivers still in the hunt to win the Tier 2 World Championship, but we're not too worried about that for the moment because the 2 boys have joined us here in the party. So Dylan, do the first man there for P3, man. And I don't know how he did it, but anyway.
I don't know how you did it anyway, but
He doesn't know how we did it either.
Anyway, lucky you're here. Anyway, so top me through how you found quali first before the race here.
I went out with about 6 laps of fuel at the start, and that last lap I set on the first set was the only lap I actually set on those tyres. So I don't think there was a whole lot in it, maybe a tenth or two. So it might have been one position, but other than that, that's literally all that happened to me in qualifying. I didn't set any more than one lap.
Yeah, absolutely. Now on to the race. How you find the race altogether from your point of view?
It was sore. It was hard gripping that wheel. But I don't know what I did with the setup. It was not the right one anyway, because I had no rear at all. I was losing it absolutely everywhere for the entire race, and it's an absolute miracle that I didn't spin at all. But yeah, no, there was. I don't really know. I can't even think yet, Dylan. I'm not.
We get on.
That was a stressful lot of laps.
We get on to your bout with Moss Megan there. Lucky with, especially the last few laps, you had to defend all your lives there.
Yeah, because I think after the safety car, he just the last safety car, he was just behind me, and he was attacking me after that safety car, and I think I might have cleared Bartifor, and he cleared Bartifor. Then I cleared Gaffo, and he cleared Gaffo in the same corner, and someone else in the same corner as well. So every time I might have had a car gap between us, it never ever happened, and he was just behind me just from that last safety car all the way through, and he had a nose up in, I'd say, every single corner on the track at one point.
Absolutely. So next week we are heading.
It's Mexico, isn't it? I think.
Mexico, yeah, Mexico. Next week. How you fixed for that?
Never had a particularly good result in Mexico, I don't think. Not that I can remember anyway. I always find the third sector quite difficult, so I don't know. Depends what it's like on this game, I suppose. A bit of practice will be able to be done.
You know what I call that, then.
Warning, sandbagging! Warning, sandbagging! Warning, warning!
Anyway, well done to your P3, mate.
Thanks very much.
Yeah, well, unlucky. Fair play to you. And now, race winner. And you might or may not notice, Liam, you just did a grand slam there. Liam, you there? We cannot hear you, Liam. We'll give him a chance then. If you want to leave and then rejoin, you can do that too. Just trying to maybe sort something out, 1 or 2 technical issues. We still can't hear Liam, mate.
No. I think you're on mute there, Liam, or something like that, isn't it?
Let's have a look.
Oh no, he's not.
No, he isn't. I just think he's just having a couple of technical issues.
Yeah.
Do all the usual bits. Plug it
Hello?
out, plug it back in again. Hello,
Hello,
where
is
are
it
you?
working? Sorry about that, lads. I've got this like €5 headset and it disconnects. I have to move it around like crazy to make it work.
That's fair, no bother whatsoever. Anyway,
Sorry.
you might not have known this, by the way. You did a grand slam there.
No, I definitely had that in mind towards the last few laps, yeah.
Fair enough, anyway. Pole position, race win, fastest lap. I mean, it couldn't be any better, really, could it? Nice throw in the pack.
It could have been less stressful, you know.
and all the bloody safety cars, I know, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, how were the tyres at the end, really? That's the first thing I have to ask you, really, because they
Oh,
must have been...
Jesus Christ, Colin. They were, I think it was 78 going on to the last straight. It was like lap 31 and I realised it was just going to be entirely chance as to whether I get a puncture or not, and then luckily I didn't.
Yeah, I know. I think we realised pretty early that you were going to go to the end the whole way. But yeah, was that always the plan strategically, or were you always planning to make a pit stop, or
No.
what was kind of like the...
No, I didn't know that was a rule. It was the third safety car, and Johnny said to me, you can go to the end, and I was like, can I? And then Schumacher pitted and everyone else pitted, and I thought I completely fucked it. I was raging for like 10 laps, and then I didn't lose too much time, and it worked out in the end.
Yeah, there was a few people at the same idea as you, so that was why, obviously, that worked out. Gaffo, I think, had the same idea before he crashed, and then... So that's what happened there, and then obviously now, you've gained quite a few points now in the two lads in the championship, as at the moment, provisionally, you are 35 points behind, 2 rounds to go, so... Is it possible? Can the miracle happen, or...?
It would have been handy if they didn't rise from the dead to get 4th and 5th. If they just stayed down at the back the whole race, that would have been nice.
Yeah, there's a few penalties and a few people crashed at the end. A bit of wet. It was Advents unfortunately this week, but that's the way it goes. Anyway, we have got Mexico next week. So do you fancy your chances down there? Or?
I'm pretty strong around Mexico. I think I'm not going to make any guarantees because it'd just be embarrassing. But I'm pretty confident around there.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyway, well done to you tonight, and we will talk to you hopefully again next week. They are doing a Grand Slam this evening around Brazil, and of course, if anybody has any issues, it's all Wonderlando's fault because they didn't pick the track this night, everybody, just in case people need to know again. So that's it anyway from us, and we have now got a situation in the championship where 35 points cover the top 4 drivers, just 2 rounds to go. 8 points between Mosmegan and Little Spud. So hopefully we should be in for a cracker again next week. And of course we have our mystery track tomorrow, Dylan, which I'm going to be completely honest, I've absolutely no idea what it is.
Oh god.
I know Dylan doesn't know either. So, but we will leave it there. So we'll talk to you all again next week. Bye.